Now, listen, you guys, Raja has started again poking Nicki Minaj, and I do not want to see any of you copying please for him when Nicki begins to whack him. We're also going to be talking about Cousin Sloth and, of course, Lil Kim and how their songs are doing on the charts. It seems like Lizzie is coming through with a new rap song, and we're also going to be discussing about Caresha. Oh my God, somebody needs to tell her that, man, these are some of the things that we are going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea blog. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great. You guys, I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. Now, first of all, let us talk about Hitmaka and Raja. I'm talking about Ray J. For those of you who do not know who I'm referring to, Raja is the name that Nicki gave him. So it seems like whilst they were on stream, for some reason, Raja decided to bait Hitmaka into saying that he actually wrote songs for Nicki Minaj. Basically, you could tell the way that he posed the question that there is a certain narrative that he was trying to push, and he was also trying to bait Hitmaka into sleeping up so that conversation can come up about whether Nicki does write her own songs or not. And I'm really proud of Hitmaker because he wasn't falling for the bait. He was like, listen, you know how Nicki Minaj is when it comes to this. I cannot play about stuff like that. And he did say that, well, he has never written any song for Nicki Minaj except the hooks, which is exactly what happens with a lot of hip hop songs. People do write hooks and choruses for these rappers, but the verses really the artists do write themselves, except of course those that do pride themselves in having ghost writers. But let me just insert what the conversation between the two men was, and I will come back after that.
You know how Nicki is. Do not play.
I remember.
You know how Nicki is. Do not play.
I remember you was. I remember when you was writing for her. Like you would tell.
Never wrote hooks for her. Wrote hooks.
Hey man.
You know how Nicki is. Do not play.
Like.
You treading on thin ice. Me and you. Boy,
Nikki knows what I know.
Respucia or something. What she call you?
Bro.
What's your name again? What she call you? What she call you? What did she call you?
At the end of the day, my nigga, that's not cool.
What did she call you though? I want to know. What is she like?
Well, there you heard that, you guys. There you heard that. And in 2025, in the comment section, you would be shocked at how many people, act dance when it's convenient, because some people are like, well, it's been known because her songs do have, credits for other writers. And I'm like, okay, when this lady says that when you see me spitting, it means I wrote it, of course, she's talking about the verses, all right? So obviously the credits are for the hooks and maybe for the choruses. But anyway, I do believe that these people know exactly what's up, but they just like to push narratives, so they act dense. Because I don't know how many times people have to emphasize and clarify this for people, for them to stop spreading this narrative. So now, when you guys see Ray J and Nicki Minaj on live, or when you see Nicki Minaj treating Ray J a certain type of way, I don't want to see anyone crying about this entire situation. You saw what he was trying to do, and you saw that he was trying to be messy. And some of you don't even go out there to try and say, oh, don't do that. But you're quick to do that when Nicki's out there now giving him back the energy that he put out. Let us move on to the next thing that we are going to be talking about, Caresha Shields. Somebody needs to tell Caresha that this is not exactly what not to do when you are in a relationship with a man. We often say on this channel, as soon as you say my man doesn't, my man wouldn't, that's when your man will start wouldn'ting like he's never wouldn'ted before. Okay, you don't do that when it comes to men, because men will embarrass you. So this is what she said. She said, all men do not cheat, my men don't. Okay, this is Caresha Shields, and she is referring to Papoose. And I'm just looking at her like, ma'am, this is exactly what you're not supposed to do when you are in a relationship with a man, because men have got PhDs in embarrassing you. Like, they will make sure that they will embarrass you. Like I always say on this channel, the great Kanyambao said that men would leave you in the desert without water. literally. They would drop you in the desert without water. Just as soon as you make a statement like this, that's when you will start showing your flames, all the flames in this entire world. So you can enjoy your relationship, you can have fun with your man, but you're doing too much now. You're just doing way, way too much. But anyway, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. Do you think that it is smart to come out here and make bold statements about men like this? Anyway, let us move on to the next thing that we are going to be talking about. Let us talk about, Cousin Sloth. I don't know what is going on with her latest release. Looking at the stats, it seems like something is off. When I did review that song, I told you that it wasn't really giving me Cousin Sloth. It was giving me very much Bongo 2. It was Megan Thee Stallion coded. I wasn't feeling that song. I didn't feel that song, and I did express that on this channel. But now it is actually being reported that her song Typer has failed to debut on Spotify Global or Spotify US, and it also didn't enter the top 200 on Apple Music US or iTunes US. And I'm not surprised at this because I do feel like she could have done better. She has done better in the past. I don't know why she decided to take this entire route, which is making her sound, like another person. So do you think that this might be an end of an era for Cousin Sloth, or you think that, well, it's one of those misses that every artist has from time to time? You guys remember that sometime last year people felt like a hype was also over, only for her to come back and do the things that needed to be done. Moving on to the next thing that we are going to be talking about, let us talk about Miss Red. Raja is also spiraling out there and saying that, well, he had relations with Miss Red. And I'm just like, this man is becoming Orlando Brown right before our eyes. What is going on with you? Like, what happened to his streaming platform? Somebody needs to give him something to do, because at this point, he's just doing anything. And I guess he realized that, well, the streamers are getting the coins, and now he's trying to be in the streaming bag and is just saying all these ridiculous things to get some attention. Now, do I believe that Raja laid down with Miss Red? I don't think so. I don't even think that Raja is Miss Red's type. Okay? I really don't think that Raja is a type at all. I've seen her type, and her type is the Chief Keefs, but Raja is kind of like that as well. I mean, he's kind of trashy, so I could see why she would. Because remember that entire time that Miss Red was going back and forth with that other lady over Chief Keef? That's her type. But anyway, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. Now, moving on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about, let us talk about Lil Kim and that song that I refused to comment on. In my last video, I was like, I'm not going to be part of this, okay? Because it was just so confusing to the point where I was just like, okay. But anyway, it seems like the remix Left Eye debuted with 10,570 streams in its first full day on Spotify. I'm talking about the thousands, you guys. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10,000. That's what I'm talking about. Those are the streams that song got on the very first day. And somewhere in the world is a person who does believe that Lil Kim and Nicki Minaj have had a similar impact, or Lil Kim has had more impact than Nicki Minaj. Where are these people when it's time to stream? This is what frustrates me with a lot of people on Twitter. Like, you guys are so big at talking. You could, you would really believe that, well, when these people drop music, you will go out in your numbers to support. And I'm officially giving you guys a ban on this channel, the same ban that I gave to Bongo 2 fans that come in the comment section trying to say that, oh my God, we love Bongo 2 and stuff like that. Those people are banned from commenting, because whenever by Bongo 2, it flopped. So now, all Lil Kim stands, I don't want to see you in my comment section. Go do what you're supposed to do. That is showing real support, not hoovering around, blogs, looking for which blog supports Nicki Minaj so that you can say that Lil Kim is the first person to invent cheetah prints. You're supposed to be supporting her by streaming and buying her music. So I'm officially banning you from the Tipla comment section. Moving on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about the tens of thousands and stuff like that. Let us talk about Gina. 50 Cent's baby mama. What is all this case that is happening with her? First of all, let's talk about Caresha and how much of a dad this girl is, because she is very messy, and it seems she doesn't understand the extent of the case that her sugar daddy has. I'm talking about the Didla. So somebody commented on her video and said, "Yes, Queen, let the people know you're busy enjoying your life and not playing victim on the stand. We love you." And Caresha's daft self decided to like that comment of all the comments that people put underneath her post. I know Caresha is not out there calling people that are speaking up against the Didla playing victims. I know she's not doing that, because I do know that she's dense, but I don't think that she can be this dense. It's enough that already you have decided to distance yourself and you have branded yourself a non-victim and stuff like that. Okay, if that's your truth, leave that. But to try and call other women playing victims when you were not there in the equation is just wild to me, Caresha. What are you doing? Like, seriously. Speaking of it also, people thought like, well, she was also shading Gina, because you guys know that recently Gina is the one that has been, trending for her testimony in court, where she revealed the horrible things that the Didla did to her. And 50 Cent, her baby daddy, is also having a field day with her, because some of the things that were being revealed there are insane. So there is a Jane Doe, obviously, that has been giving testimony, and people have kind of put two and two together, and they have convinced themselves that it is actually Gina. She is the one who's giving this testimony. Personally, what stood out for me was the payment. Allegedly, she was getting paid $10,000 for all these eggs. And I'm just like, what? 10,000? 10,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm sorry. I thought maybe these people were getting a lot of money. You cannot tell me that you were doing all of these eggs for 10K. And here I was thinking that once I get a BBL, I'm going to join, these people and dump my corporate job, and get paid money, because I was tired of working, I was telling myself this, just, like I'm just going to get a BBL, get into the entertainment industry, look for somebody, a sugar daddy to sponsor me. They're giving you guys 10,000 for doing all of these things. I mean, if you're doing these inhumane things, if you're being subjected to these inhumane things, I would think that your compensation is a little more substantial than 10K. 10K is for us struggling corporate people. Anything above 20K is for people who are struggling in the corporate. That's what I think. So it's not really the easy way. I hope this really does go, as a lesson to people that, there's nothing that comes easy in life. You don't want to work, you work another way, and then you get paid 10K. But I don't think, you guys think Caresha was getting just 10. I don't think so. I think Caresha was getting the better end of the deal. And I do feel like, she was still at the beginning. So she was still, being treated nicely and stuff like that. But had she given it time, I do believe that Diddy would have started treating her the way that he has treated some of these people. Let me just insert that audio that is circulating, which allegedly Diddy sent to Gina, allegedly. And let me know, you guys, in the comment section, what you think about that.
I really don't know what's going on with you, but I just want to just give you a heads up that I'm about to really disappear on you. You feel me? I'm not going to be playing these games with you at all, at all. So I don't know. You think you silent treating me, and you think I'm going to be, nah. You'll have a rude awakening. You'll just have silence. And ain't nobody threatening you, and I ain't trying to go back and forth with no woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I ain't got no time for no motherfucking games. Where my life is at right now, I don't have no time for no games, baby girl. Me and you could be mad, I could have a spat, we could have whatever. Then after that, you better get on your job. That's really, that's all it is. Cause you got me on my job. Nah, it ain't never gonna work like that over here. You know what I'm saying? I was trying not to leave this message, but you have left me no choice. So either you go in the direction of like moving on and shit like that, or you like just like have me just keep moving. Ain't no threat. I'm just being clear. I can't do this shit with you every time you get upset.
Moving on to the next thing that we are going to be talking about, Lizzie. It seems like Lizzo has decided to drop another rap song, and I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel about the song. The cadence is giving me that girl Lele. It is very much giving me kindergarten type of rap, something that Miss Rachel would, whip up for the kids. That's the cadence that I'm getting from Lizzo. So I really don't know if she's serious about dropping this song, because it's not giving, baby. No, Lizzie. The other remix that you did to Wimwami, it's better. That's better than this one. This one is not it. But that being said, while she was also previewing that song, she decided to let a hoo-ha sleep, or I don't know, the hoo-ha accidentally slipped out of the panties. And I was like, ma'am, the song is not even good enough for you to be having a hoo-ha sleep like that. Cover your hoo-ha. What have we done to offend you? The next thing that we are going to be talking about, you guys, the person that I absolutely love. Let us talk about Teyana Taylor and, of course, her relationship with Aaron. Pierre, that's Mufasa. Aaron. Pierre. I love Teyana Taylor, and I love how she handled her divorce. So it seems like things might actually be, quite serious between the two of them. You guys know that, well, there have been speculations on their relationship, and, it seems like they're going strong. He's also featured in the trailer for her album, and it's interesting. So this is what she decided to post. She said, cheers to 31 and more wins around the sun. Happy birthday, Woody. Oh my God, and this man is fine, and I love this for Teyana, because she's really unproblematic, and I do hope that this man remains unproblematic as well. We will not tolerate any disrespect of Teyana Taylor. So yeah, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. Now, moving on to the next thing that we are going to be talking about. Let us talk about DDG. It seems like he is finally addressing the whole Lala situation. You guys do know that people were saying, according to the text messages, of course, that he shared to the courts, Halle was feeling like, well, there's something that went on between himself and Lala in Mexico. And he's speaking up. This is what he said. He said, just to clear the air, I've never been romantically involved with Lala. Can y'all please stop spreading that rumor? I'd appreciate it. Okay. So it seems like he's debunking the rumors that he cheated on Halle whilst they were still together. And at this point with DDG and however he's been moving with this entire story, I don't know, you guys. I just cannot help it, because it's one of those things that you see coming from the beginning of this relationship. I knew it was going to be a mess like this, so I don't have anything nice to say about it. So let me just keep quiet and let's move on to Milagro and, of course, Bongo 2. So Milagro allegedly has been given a gag order by, Bongo 2. Bongo 2 has successfully been granted a gag order against Milagro. And at this point, I'm just like, what does Bongo 2 really want from Milagro? Because at the end of the day, she's not the only one who was actively covering the case. I mean, the likes of academics, the likes of Aiden Rose, the likes of Joe Biden, they have said worse things during the trial and even after the sentence and even up to now. But I'm just looking at her like, why are you so determined, to deal with Milagro like that? And this is when you can tell that this is all about, scaring people and, making people feel like they cannot talk about the case and stuff like that. Because what is this even? Are they scared of academics that, well, academics will be able to fight it to the end? Or is this a situation where people are looking for the weakest link and stuff like that? And what is she seeking to achieve from this? Because it seems like, well, she doesn't want anyone talking about the case. But at the end of the day, I don't know. If you've got nothing to hide, why are you scared of people speaking and giving their opinion and pointing out loopholes? I don't know, you guys. Let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about this entire Milagro and Megan Thee Stallion situation. It does seem like, well, the gag order actually does go both ways as well. They're both not allowed to talk about each other. But I don't know how exactly that would benefit Milagro, because she's not a celebrity. She's not the one who has, cases that are trending and stuff like that. She's not the one. So in as much as people may want to say that it's reciprocal, if anything, it is actually saving Megan, not Milagro, because she's got nothing to lose, nothing to hide. Okay, heavy on Milagro doesn't really have anything to hide. So what's the gag order for? But anyway, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. Now, moving on to the last thing that we are going to be talking about. Let us talk about Lil Wayne's album. Now the predictions are in. And it seems like he is aiming for a number 2 debut on the Billboard 200 with 120 to 4K to 140K. I'm sorry, in his the first week. And I don't know how to feel about this. It's actually not bad for an album that people have been saying that, well, is the worst and stuff like that. I don't really think that 140K is such a bad number. So yeah, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about all of everything that we have discussed. Thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you have not already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button, and do turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time that I post. I post each and every single day, and I keep you updated on what is happening in the celebrity world on Instagram, on Twitter, and about all things trending. Until my next one, see you.